Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
I always play these type of scenarios out of my head. When the moment of truth comes, is when you can come up big.
Damian Lillard, it's Dame time. Take one.
There's Lillard again from the logo. What time is it?
It's Dame time.
The NBA playoffs start today. Now, there is a certain feeling associated with the word desperate. No one wants to get to that place, yet Damian Lillard admits that he is close. The Trailblazers already have the longest streak in the NBA with 8 straight playoff appearances. It's the next sentence that brings the desperation. 8 straight playoff appearances, but no finals appearances. The Blazers begin their latest try with the series against the Nuggets. Here's Cassidy Hubbarth.
It's a Rip City winner for the 8th consecutive year. The Portland Trailblazers are in the postseason.
There's something to be said that this is your 8th straight playoffs, by the way, in your 9th season. How are you viewing these playoffs and the challenges ahead?
I think each year that I'm in the league and we go into the playoffs, more and more desperate, desperately chasing like an opportunity to be in the finals and have a chance to win it all. You looking at that final destination a little bit more desperately, like a little bit more focused and just kind of locked in on that.
People don't really think about the real challenges and situations you as NBA players go through. You recently revealed that you lost 2 cousins within a week. Given the numerous injuries throughout the season, how do you describe what you have been carrying on your shoulders this year?
It's been a lot, more than I've dealt with in a season, I'd probably say in my career. But I just kept moving forward. I kind of took a step back from trying to just handle everything myself, and I just spent more time around my family and my loved ones and just keep things in perspective. The most important things, like it's okay to not be okay. And I just did what I needed to do to move forward. And that was that. And, I think over time you start to feel better. Things start to fall into place. And that's kind of how it's gone for me.
Nikola Jokic doing his thing.
Boy, Jokic looking all universe right now.
Recently, you said that you think that Nikola Jokic is deserving of the MVP. Why do you think he deserves to win over, say, the other finalists in Steph Curry and Joel Embiid?
As great as, Steph has been, as great as Joel Embiid has been, Jokic has been equally as great for his team, and he's played every game, I think. That's a tough thing to do, especially when every night the scouting report is focused on you and your team needs you to perform at the highest level. And I think he's deserving of it.
You know this Nuggets team well. No Jamal Murray, but what do you anticipate about this matchup?
I expect a tough series. They got who like I told you, feel is the MVP of the league. They're a deep team, even with injury. We're expecting a competitive series. We just prepared to get going.
Lillard does have the highest playoff scoring average in Blazers history. He's just shy of 25 points per game. He's also got 2 playoff game-winning buzzer beaters. Only 6 players in NBA history have ever done that. Lillard's 2 both happen to be series clinchers. By the way, Blazers Nuggets, that does start tonight, 10:30 Eastern on ESPN, both the TV and the app.
In the same building that we're in, just downstairs, courtside. Right now, she got here to Phoenix yesterday, and it's great to have you on the show, Cassidy. And obviously, Devin Booker went off. He eviscerated the Clippers' defense. So what's the plan for the Clippers on guarding Booker in Game 2?
You guys are so close, yet so far away from me.
So
as far as Devin
We
Booker,
love you
look,
too,
Reggie
Cassidy.
Jackson. I love you guys. I love you guys. And the Suns fans have to be loving Devin Booker right now. Clippers fans, not so much. Reggie Jackson, he said that Devin Booker is the complete package, a 3-level player, really touting his mid-range game. However, in talking to Ty Lue, he said out of those 3 levels, he's willing to give up that mid-range because really it's just 2 points at the end of the day. But When asking Ty Lue about his adjustments, he said he really didn't like their pickup points against Devin Booker. He took advantage of their blitzing. He used the phrase, we want to keep our heels to the three, to really shorten the court against Devin, because even though he liked the aggressiveness of Patrick Beverley and Terrence Mann, in the long run, Devin Booker just took advantage.
All right, you mentioned obviously your conversation with Ty Lue, but they've been here before. They've been in this situation. They've been down 0-2 in the playoffs twice. So how are they just approaching this series right now?
Yeah, Paul George called game one a feel-out game. If you take exception to that phrase, you're not paying attention to Ty Lue's coaching style. He told me that his favorite part of coaching is making adjustments in the playoffs. He loves to see and pick apart what teams do in games 1 and 2. Some people say maybe a slow start. For him, it's gathering information. And we've seen him. He's thrown out different rotations, gone deeper into his rotation, different lineups. And we'll see what he does as far as this game. We know that he's going to make some adjustments on Devin Booker. But as far as their confidence level, Paul George is confident that they'll have a counterpunch, even without Kawhi Leonard and a beat-up Marcus Morris tonight.
All right, we'll see if they can tie up this series. And Cassidy, we're confident you're not going to spill anything on that all-white suit. You're going to be just fine, okay? Thank you so much for gathering information for us on the show.
Ty Lue and Coach, you switched it up.